Hi friends, welcome back to Mark's Speed Shop. In this week's video, you'll probably be happy to know I'm not working on the C10. Not completely. I got a couple little things at the end. I want you to stick around and look. I got those pipes in for the headers, and we're going to take a look at that and just see if that's going to work. I'm not going to work on it today though. This video is going to be mostly a little bit on the granny car here, but I went ahead and put the footage that I had for the IROC that I didn't have room for last week. I went ahead and put that in this video, and a little bit on the 5.0, and like I say, some on the granny car here. So it's just a little break from the C10. I'm getting a little tired of pulling with that every video too, but we're getting really close. We're getting really close, and I want to hear it run. But thanks for coming back. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. I don't think this may not crank, but I need to crank it. I need to try. I zoomed it over a couple times. It zoos, but when it sits for a while, it don't want to fire. It'll sputter. Acts like it wants to crank. Almost even smells like it floods a little bit sometimes, but I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and put some Barrowmans, put a big one, and some fresh gas in it. Won't hurt none. Let it sit for a few minutes and see if it'll crank. I'd like to crank it. I need to crank it and charge up the battery. Run the engine a little bit. There we go. All right, let's put some more gas in it. Might have a vent issue. I bet we do. Might be why it don't want to crank. I know it ain't full of gas. Leave that open, see if it helps any. Let's see if we can get it to crank. Nope, she ain't gonna crank. I think I'm gonna get you a little, see it's gurgling now. Ain't no telling. I think I'm gonna get you a little battery tender and put it on it. At least get that battery up a little bit. Well, no matter what, it ain't gonna hurt to hook this little battery charger up. If I don't have to fight wasps too much. Over there at the outside plug. Alright, let me get this thing stretched out. I only upset one wasp, but I think it was two in there. One kind of came out with a little bit of attitude, but not too bad. I think I might have to hit that little reset. They might not like that too much. First it off. Charged any, but it sure fired up quick. You heard it, didn't even want to turn over. Ruh, ruh, ruh. Never done it before. I think it probably helped. It stood enough fire to hit. Anyway, we'll let it run a little bit, charge up, see what it's doing. Fired up. It don't sound the happiest, but it's running. Came up and got my air hose and a little air truck put there in the tires. Got the air conditioner running. It's not too bad inside. But yet, I'm fooling around outside right now. I'll show you this. I'll open this up here in just a little while. It came in just the other day. But it is a complete wiring harness for the Roadrunner. And some pipe and ends and stuff to fix that header. So we'll get into that in a little bit and see what they sent me, see if I can work with it. Now, let's get back fooling them other cars. need to crank these things a little more often. Slow starting, but she fired up. I think the float keeps sticking in this. Ain't picking up the gas yet. I put new fresh gas in a little jug here. Alright, well, she's running. Picking up the gas. Get back to her in just a little bit. Alright, this one seems to be idling along pretty good. Oil pressure was good in this. Oil pressure was good in the IROC. Oil pressure jumped right up on the granny car. I'll let this run. See if we can't pump up some tires on that. Well, several of them need it. But the granny car's got tires that are pretty much blank. At least one of them. Let's see if we can't get this one to drop the little air compressor down. Had to plug it right in. The little breakers in the plug-in outside was off, so I had to switch them, click them. But it ran good. I'm gonna get this all hooked up. We'll put a little air in these tires. ducts. That one's probably the flattest. Those back ones were the flattest. You got all dizzy. Squatting down, standing up. Alright, that's still running good. About ready to cut it off. I had to take a little break. All that squatting down, standing up, squatting down, standing up 4 times. Ooh, I about thought I was gonna pass out. It's really hot out here. When I got the truck to go up to the shop, I know the truck was, shut up. I had put the window down not too long. It said it was 104. Now I know it's not 104 out here, but for my temperature in the truck, say 104, it's hot. I think we're running pretty good. Gauges say. Oh, this one's about as hard to get in as I rock. I just don't have a console. Let me lean on. Alright. Yep, oil pressure still says good. Now watch that oil pressure gauge changes and wiggles. Get back to the granny car. I crank that up and let it run some more. I might as well cut that air compressor off. I think it's leaking out of the hose end a little bit. Alright, like I was saying before, pretty good. Tire pumped up. It's amazing what that'll do. So, alright, let's see if we can get it cranked up again. Let it run a little bit more. right, well, she's running. She's popping a little bit. Ain't real happy, but at least she's running. Sounding pretty good other than the popping. You know, I don't think I've ever put a set of points in this. This points distributor. I've had it since the early to mid 90s. And if I have put any in, I've only put it in once. I don't recall putting any in here, but it probably needs a set. But at least it cranked up. Last time I tried to crank it, didn't want to crank. Carburetor was having an issue. But she's running. All right, let's see if she'll fire up from in here. Oh yeah. Charging. No fuel. This doesn't even have a fuel tank in it, or in it yet. Headliner's coming out. There's part of the headliner material. Needs power steering fluid. Last time I cranked this, let's see, I moved it back here and it wouldn't crank. It's after they put the roof on the house, I had to move it. And I cranked it and moved it. And then had it up the hill a little bit. And I couldn't really get it to crank. It zoomed, it wouldn't crank. And then I tried putting gas in it and it wouldn't crank. And I think I ended up flooding it and it wouldn't crank. It just zoomed over. So I rolled it down here. This was before I put these other cars back in here. Backed the truck up to it, hooked the chain to it, and pulled it where it is now. This is the first time and then it snowed at least once after that. And here it is, pretty much August. By the time you see this video, it'll be August. And first time I've cranked it up in a while. For some reason, it don't really want to idle. It needs to run a little bit. This is the original engine in this car. Original engine, transmission, rear end, all that. It's all stock. Well, the engine I've told you before, I put a 360 cast iron intake on it. So it's a stock style intake, it's not aluminum intake. Got a 360 4-barrel intake with an adapter, and right now it has a 625 Demon carburetor on it. And I put a set of headers on it in twin lines. That is it. Everything else is bone stock. I put a set of wires on it, stuff like that. Change the plugs a couple times, maybe. So it could use a set of points and a set of plugs. Granny's been a good car. Always been a good car. I gotta get back on it. I'd like to drive it some. I hate the headliner falling out, all of them. Back seat's in bad shape. When I had that redone, this is the stock. Factory on the front, it's holding up pretty good except where I'm sitting or where the threads have rotted. See, there's nothing wrong with that vinyl. It's just the threads came out of it. Good car. Good all-around car. She wants to idle. So watch the oil pressure. Until it's warming up, oil pressure is going to come down. That's about where it should be idling. Needs driving. Carburetors, this is not good for carburetors to set. This was a brand new carburetor. I bought it and put it on the white car, the Plymouth. And then I took it off. It sat for a while. And then I put it on here. And it ran great. And then it sat for a while. Carburetors, especially especially with this crappy ass gas we got now. I can't stand it. Ethanol. We should not have any kind of ethanol in our fuel. It needs to be 100% gasoline. We got people starving in the country, in the world, and we're turning corn and grain and all into and putting it into gasoline, which we don't need. Ethanol is not good for the carburetors and stuff. It probably ain't good for the fuel injection, but it definitely ain't good for carburetors. Nope, she ain't idle. I might need to turn it idling up just a little bit. I sure would like for it to idle a little bit. Go, Granny, go. Got the air conditioner running in the shop, ain't even been in the shop. It's starting to rain now. Just see real quick what we got here. What do they call this? Unboxing. Look at here, painless wire for the road runner. Some exhaust stuff. Might have to move this inside. It's all right. I've definitely got to get back on this. But this is what I wanted to show you here. Like I showed you a minute ago. Painless wire. Not a paid endorsement, wish it was. I paid full price. But customizable Mopar chassis harness. Alright. Look at that. American made, American proud. I like that. That is cool. Before you begin, I bet, gosh, that's a manual and a massive mess of wires. I am not looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to having this, in the car. But it looks like a box full of nightmare to me. But that's what I gotta have with that yard bird. Definitely gotta get back on this. Who knows? I don't know about next week's video, but pretty soon we'll be back on this. We got a little bit of sanding down where I did that on the video that I worked on this. Get some good rough sanding on here. And we'll get back to it. Gotta clean all this crap off of here, find a place for it. I just want to show you that. Now here's some of the pipes I got. Went ahead and got the U-bend in case I need that. It's gonna be a little tight for what I need. I got this little piece. It's supposed to be semi-flexible. Seems to me to be part of the rock. We'll see. And then I got this piece that I think might just work over this with a little modification where it's right here. I can do a little bit here. Make it work. Because I really need this one. Wouldn't hurt to come this way a little bit more. See, it's still touching the lines right there, so I can get this up here a little bit more. And this one here, not this one. This one here, where it hooks to, that's all up in here. So I need to bring this one down and this one back, so that kind of middle piece, J, whatever they call it, might just work there. Let me get up under here and show you. All right, once again, it's very difficult under here, but this is what I was thinking with this piece. I can get it in there now. Just to come from there to back here somewhere. And it might would work to get down to there. I don't know. I don't think that's gonna work. But gosh, it ain't enough room. But like I was trying to show you before, this, I thought I was getting the pipe a little bit bigger. It might be a wee bit bigger. But I still don't want to picture good. If I could get this, and she needs to come back this way a little bit more. And then this one back this way a little bit more. This might actually work. I have a lot of creative stuff to do here. But we're not doing it today. And it's going to be a whole lot. It's going to be a nightmare. This pipe is going to have to be cut down here somewhere, but I need it to go bend that way. This one, okay, this one, I can't keep the darn pipe straight. This one needs to come back this way. Once I get this one out of the way, this one needs to come back. So at least I'm getting an idea of what all this crap needs to do. Another reason why I didn't want to work on this today. All right, well, that's going to wrap up this video on, I should call it, thank God I ain't working on a C10 this time. But I did squeak in a little bit on it, a little bit of ideas on that nightmare header. At least I got something to work with now. I just got to figure it out. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. A little bit something different, a little bit focused on a couple of the other cars. I really want to get back on the granny car, but I got so much kind of ahead of that. Maybe I can squeak that in, you know, before too awful long and get a few things done, because you know every little bit you do gets you one step closer to finishing your project. Well, I really thank you for coming back and watching, putting up with my junk. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Just hit that little button and you'll subscribe. It's free and you're really helping me out in trying to grow the channel. I really do appreciate everybody. So come back to see me and I'll be here, good Lord willing, and I'll see you at the shop. Thanks.